Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Kaz, and man, what a roller coaster ride Takeover in your house was. Welcome back to the Humble Man Hitman Contracts, and of course, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my partner in crime, the co-host, the Humble Man Gary. Welcome to the Contracts, man.
What's good, my man? Cause painting, what's going on, my man?
Ain't shit, man. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir. Let's do this like Brutus. Let's talk about what the hell of a pay-per-view NXT takeover in your house was.
Hey, you said it. Yo, first off, man, they started it off the right way, man, with the freaking winner takes all match, and it was Bronson Reed and MSK defending their uh, NXT North American titles and tag titles respectively against a team of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wild, and Raul Mendoza. And what? And yo, this match was damn near 100 miles an hour right out the gate.
Yes, it was, yo. That match, yo, was, oh my god, it was real crazy.
Like yo, man, MSK and Legado del Fantasma were flipping all over the place, man. Like yo, that shit was a beauty to watch, man.
Yeah, it really was. It really was a beauty watch. It was real crazy for real.
Yeah, and hell for like the first half of the match, they weren't even hurting each other. They were just countering each other's counters and shit and whatnot.
Yeah, they was. That's what they was doing. That was really insane.
Yeah, man. But actually, I forgot to mention before that, yo, freaking, that was a packed house. That was a packed live audience, yo.
Oh yeah, it really was.
Like like when I saw it, I was like, what? Oh my god! Like
Bro,
like I couldn't believe it. Like I was so happy to see it.
well, yeah, I was too. I really was. I
And
was too.
yeah, but back to the match. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, yo. I love the spot where freaking they all did uh leaping springboard moves to the outside on each other, and hell, even Bronson Reed did a suicide dive, bro, onto everybody.
Yeah, that was crazy. I say that dude is a young Samoa Joe, man.
Like yo, man, when everyone kept doing different springboard flips onto each other, like of course that shit was amazing. But then when I saw Bronson Reed about to prepare, I'm like, no, this nigga can't be serious. And I honestly thought that somebody was gonna attack him before he got the chance or something, or he'd stop himself or something, you know. But no,
Right.
he really did a dive.
Right.
Yeah, but
Real.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, for real. That match was really tough. And yeah, Bronson Reed, yo, pulled everything off. And like I said, that dude's a young Samoa Joe, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know how they did it, but even though my prediction did not come true, I wasn't mad at this match. I really like this match, despite my picks not winning. Freaking, but yo, closing moments of the match, yo. I don't know what Santos Escobar was planning to do with the belt. Not that it mattered. This dude did some fucking war cry, and then he got squashed again by Bronson Reed.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Freaking squashed that dude like a bug.
Word. Especially when he crashed him through the shit.
Yep. That shit was so wild, man.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yep. And then freaking MSK took care of the rest of them, and then that was it.
Oh yeah.
But freaking, you see, in NXT Takeover, they really know, like 9 times out of 10, they really know how to start off the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, they do.
Like, who could forget back, uh, I'll say at least last year, when the very first match, the starting match, was Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijakovic, and they tore the house down. Freaking,
Word.
yeah, and freaking Dave Meltzer's bum ass actually gave him 5 stars.
Yeah. Oh, what? That's crazy.
But that just goes to show you how freaking NXT can knock it out the park with just the opening match.
Hell yeah. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. NXT, man. I said this before. I'll say it again. And I'll pardon me, and I always will. NXT delivers.
Man, you ain't telling me nothing new.
Facts, man.
Like freaking, they've been pretty much born to deliver on when it comes to great matches.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, alright, well, moving on, we had Xia Li facing off against Mercedes Martinez. And Xia Li brought the fire, man. She brought the fire.
Word, man. She did.
She was kicking the shit out of Mercedes, man.
Yup, she was.
This reminds me of the time back on NXT where she faced Aaliyah and her kicks and wound up breaking her nose.
Oh, hell yeah. I remember that. That was crazy.
And then I saw a picture of Aaliyah with blood like pouring from her face, yo. That shit was wild.
Hell yeah, it was.
But and Mercedes, she tried her damnedest to freaking to fight her off, and she had some good spots, but Xia Li was prepared, man. She put the work in for 3 years, refusing to forget about the humiliating defeat that she had at the Mae Young Classic against her, and it obviously paid in dividends.
Right.
Speaking of which, that final kick that she hit her with, that shit looked like Trouble in Paradise, didn't it?
Oh, hell yeah, it really did.
And hell, it looked just as lethal too.
Right, yeah, it really did.
Yeah, and then freaking after the match, after Xia won, freaking this dude Boa tried to get in the ring and do something, only to get freaking destroyed with that steel chair and whatnot.
Right. I see that. That was great. That was bizarre.
Yeah, and then Mercedes started bashing shit out of Xia with the chair too.
Right.
Yeah, and then eventually that actually made Mae Young stand up.
Exactly.
And freaking, and then they started walking towards each other, yo. Like, I could feel the anticipation building because I didn't know what Mae Young was gonna do. But next thing you know, freaking, she freaking choked her out, yo.
Well, yeah, she did.
And freaking Mercedes got a good chair shot into the gut, but it didn't do much in hindsight.
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying?
Nah, that was it, my dude.
All right, and then freaking she kept choking her out and shit, and then she threw her into the plexiglass,
Right.
and then freaking her Boa Azali all looking down on her. Man, that I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when Mei Ying starts to actually wrestle matches, or if she does, or if she just get or when she gets more physical. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. I really do.
Like who knows? They might have her be like this like unstoppable force in the ring. Who knows? I mean, I'm just hoping that like when they do it, they don't mess it up. You know. But aside from that, freaking, I'm not sure. And try to help me out on this. But do you think that Mercedes is a face?
I think Martinez. Yeah, I think she looked like she turned face, and because of what the girl with Saya did to her, it it would appear that way if you would have asked me.
Yeah, and especially the way she was like standing up to them and whatnot.
Exactly. So I think she's a face now. If you were to ask me, I think so.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right. Switching gears, we're moving on to the next match where Cameron Grimes faced off against LA Knight in a ladder match for the $1 million championship.
No, that was a good match. Honestly speaking, I say it was good.
Yeah.
But who would have thought it would have been for the $1 million championship? Now, who would have thought?
Yep. And and actually, I wanna realizing beforehand that Cameron Grimes turned face.
Yeah, that's what shocked me the most as well.
Because freaking the crowd was saying to the moon along with his song, and they were chanting to the moon to hype him up.
Exactly.
But I can't front, man. I really wanted him to win the match.
Oh, nice.
I really wanted him to win the match, and the crowd really wanted him to win too.
Right. It did.
No, he didn't. LA Knight won.
Yeah, I know LA Knight. Well, I'm saying the crowd wanted Cameron.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
But freaking, actually, there was one spot that I was hoping for that didn't happen. Remember when that large ladder was bridged up between the barricade and the ring?
Oh, yep, I remember.
I was hoping that for a final spot, Cameron Grimes was to hit the cave in onto LA Knight through the ladder. Then that would knock out LA Knight long enough for Cameron Grimes to collect himself, climb the ladder, and retrieve the championship. But
Exactly.
but unfortunately that couldn't happen. But yo, there was some pretty brutal ass spots, yo. Like freaking, like when Cameron Grimes hit back first onto the side of the ladder, I was stretching my back out in pain for him, just seeing that, yo.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I can't blame you because that was probably one of the best things of the night.
Yeah, or better yet, when Cameron Grimes caught LA Knight with a back body drop and he landed right on the ladder. Oh man, serious back pain. Serious back pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, yo, that shit was so wild.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. For real. One of the best, like, yo,
Yeah, you know.
word, man. This is their set. This is the NXT's second takeover in your house.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Then, you know, moving on, we had Raquel Gonzalez defending her NXT Women's title against Ember Moon.
The match.
But first off, before we talk about the match, I saw something funny on Twitter where some mark ass nigga had was talking shit about Raquel Gonzalez to Braun Strowman, saying that that uh that her chest is bigger than his pecs.
A guy said this.
No, yeah. And then Braun clapped back with something, and then the dude said that she had was saying that she was a man and had a bigger thing than him.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah. Raquel is Braun Strowman's girl.
And then to top it all off, this pussy nigga had the nerve to delete the tweet.
Bitch ass nigga. Like, this is ridiculous.
But yo, hold up. Braun didn't let him off that easy because he screenshotted the shit and tweeted it out.
Oh, I didn't even see that today.
So Braun didn't let him off that easy. He thought just because he deleted the tweet, that was gonna be it.
Good.
But anyways, we're getting too far off topic. On with the match. Freaking yeah. Then I honestly thought that Shotzi Blackheart was gonna be accompanying Ember Moon to the match, but that is until they explained that the whole attack was still keeping her out. You feel me? But
right, that match, it was great. Ember gave it her all. I was glad to see Shotzi return back, get some payback, but I knew.
Yeah. But like, unfortunately, she came back a little too late.
Right, that is a fact.
But yo.
Yes, sir.
I hate to say this just because this takes away from the match, but yo, people were like comparing Dakota Kai and Shotzi Blackheart to Cosmo and Wanda because of their hair.
Exactly.
Like that shit was so funny.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo. That's hilarious.
Like someone said, put out. Yeah, he was like, when Wanda's had enough with no, when Cosmo's had enough with Wanda's bullshit.
Right.
Like.
Exactly.
But back with the match, freaking Ember hit the Eclipse again, yo. I actually thought it was over, but freaking Dakota Kai once again stuck her nose in the match, and this
exactly. That's two of the things that shocked me.
And, go ahead.
But one of the things that shocked me, I was happy about, is I'm happy Chauncey returned and helped out Ember.
Yeah, but I honestly think had it not been for Dakota, stepping in to pull out the ref, like that would have been it.
Exactly.
But yo, in the final moments of the match, I forgot what she calls her finisher, but I just like calling it a slam dunk, just because that's what it looks like to me.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a fact.
Like Raquel Gonzalez be looking like freaking be looking like Vince Carter in the 2000 slam dunk contest, throwing it down and wowing the crowd.
If you ask me, that's what I think he looks like as well. For real, that's what I think she looked like.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that, you know what I'm saying, uh, I
Well,
think Lashley uses the same move but as a signature.
right.
You know, that sets up the Hurt Lock.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But you know, this probably won't be the last that Raquel Gonzalez has seen of Ember Moon.
Exactly. That ain't gonna be the last of it.
But now with Shotzi back, something tells me that tag team wise they're gonna face off again.
Exactly.
Uh,
That is correct. They will.
then finally on to the main event. Karrion Cross defended the NXT title in a fatal 5-way match against Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Bebe, Johnny Gargano, and Pete Dunne. First off, there was a trend in this match that was so obvious that in my opinion once again exposed Cross. Where what they kept doing was that they kept taking him out, and then it essentially became a fatal 4-way match where everyone was throwing out the best moves in their arsenal. Then every time he got crossed back up, they took him out again, and then resumed fighting each other again. Essentially, freaking protecting Cross, and like I said, exposing that, in my opinion, he can't hang with them.
Exactly.
Like,
I agree with you.
yeah, but don't get me wrong. I've said before that he is improving, but he's still like not on their level.
Exactly.
Like, I hate to break, I had to bring up what I said, what Adam Cole said, even though I said it last episode that he has all this theatrics and shit and whatnot to make him just to make him look special. Whereas with Adam Cole and everybody else in this match, minus Cross, the only thing that they need to feel special is they ring the friggin' bell.
Exactly.
But you know, but I will admit, man, freaking the closing moments of the match, freaking, it had me anticipating, but then I essentially was greatly disappointed in the end. But freaking, Kyle O'Reilly had Adam Cole in like this knee bar or leg bar, but then like but then I looked closely and I saw how close Kyle O'Reilly was to Karrion Cross, and I immediately saw how the finish was gonna end. Where this nigga Cross got up, put him in the straight jacket, knocked him out before Cole had a chance to tap.
Exactly.
I mean, personally, what I wish would have happened was that Cole tap out before Kyle O'Reilly passed out.
That is correct.
That way, even though he still had the straight jacket locked in, he still loses. And Kyle O'Reilly is the new NXT champion.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this match, but again, I did not want Cross to retain, man. Like, that completely took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah, I got you perfectly. It's done the same thing with me, but honestly, the match was crazy, and I had a feeling they wasn't gonna let him lose that quick.
Yeah, and I'll admit, I did like that spot where he got power bombed onto the table by Cole and O'Reilly. Too bad the table didn't break though.
Yeah, that was crazy. I thought the table was gonna break. I would have loved for the table to break once they had both put him through it.
But here's the thing: when it comes to stuff like that, it hurts a lot more when the table doesn't break, or when any other weapon that you get put through doesn't break, because you're gonna feel the whole hardness and pain of that rather than you breaking through it. it'll hurt a hell of a lot more.
Exactly.
But even still, he overcame the odds and won the match. I still think that he shouldn't have won, but it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, but after the match, old boy William Regal was being got interviewed by Mackenzie, where well, by the time I dropped this video, uh next on NXT, he's gonna address the future of NXT. Personally, what I'm thinking might happen, which I'm hoping isn't gonna happen, is that he's gonna resign as GM.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make an announcement about that tomorrow. That's what I think's gonna happen too.
And the reason why I think it is because ever since NXT 2 weeks ago, the show the show 2 weeks ago, then the show last week, and In Your House have all been out of control, with fights constantly breaking out backstage and in the ring before matches and after matches.
Exactly.
And William is constantly losing control of the show.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a fact, man. That is really a fact.
And if he essentially can't keep control of his show, there's no then he really just shouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's right. Shouldn't.
But I hope he doesn't leave, because he's still been a great GM, and like, all he just needs to do is further assert his authority.
Word, exactly. I hope you don't leave either.
But I hate to throw a side wrench into this, but I don't know if you noticed, but I think Samoa Joe came back to WWE.
Yeah, I read it. Like, he got re-signed, so possibly he may be the new general manager, because they say he's not cleared to wrestle, so he's going to take on a Regal-like role. So he's probably going to be the one who's the general manager at NXT.
Yeah. So
Right.
So maybe Samoa Joe is gonna do it. If what's his face leaves.
Right.
I just hope he doesn't.
Right.
But
Yeah.
But only time will tell. What happens, and we can only hope on NXT coming up, for the best.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying, this gonna do it for this episode of the Humble Hitman's Contracts. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to thank my co-host, as always, the Humble Man Gary, for coming through and kicking his wrestling knowledge with yours truly, man.
Yes, sir. My man, Cause Peyton. As always, let's do this right here. Let's do it this Thursday, Friday, or Saturday for our takes on what we think is gonna happen to Hell in a Cell. And let's also do a review for what we thought of it.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned for that, man. Also, on a side note, we're nearing the finale of my playthrough of Forza Horizon. Y'all keep it locked for that. And I did get Need for Speed Pro Street, so I will be dropping footage of that later.
Nice.
But until the next episode, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man, and we out.
Yes, sir. We out. Peace.